can. Banking services which are listed, let's look at it one by one. CBQ, first one. It was incorporated in 1974, the first private bank in the country. Commercial Bank is today one of the leading financial institutions in Qatar that continues to play an important role in driving the innovation and raising the service standards in banking across the region through investments in new technology, a clear focus on customers and prudent management. Expanding geographical footprint, Commercial Bank is 100% owner of the Alternative Bank in Turkey and has strategic partnership with National Bank of Oman and United Arab Bank. The bank is primarily engaged in conventional banking, brokerage and services in credit card business, and also owns and operates Diners Club franchise in Qatar and Turkey. If you look at the CBQ, the price is around 7.2 riyals. EPS, earning per share is around 0.5. Price to earning is around 14.5. Price to book value is around 1.8. Dividend yield is around 2.21. Net profit of 2.3 billion, comparison to 1.3 billion. The earning per share 0.5 versus the earning per share 0.27. Total assets 7.7%. Loan up 1.3%. Customer deposits 82 billion, up by 8.1%. Operating profit up by 15.3%. NIM increased by 2.7% year on year. Low cost deposit increased by 5.1%, which has helped to reduce the cost of funding and positively impact the net interest margin, which grew from 2.4 to 2.7%. That's fantastic. The cost income ratio continued to improve to 24%. The gross provisions were down by 4.4%, mainly due to lower ECL charges for the year. However, net provision for the company increased by 12%, mainly due to the continued prudent provisioning of NPL and lower recoveries in 2021. NPL coverage ratio decreased to 97.4% compared with 101%. Cash dividend 0.16, 16%. Doha Bank 1979 provide domestic and international banking service for individuals, commercial, corporate and institutional clients for the four business: wholesale banking, retail banking, international banking and treasury investments. Price 2.78, EPS 0.16, price to earnings 17.38, price to book value 0.93, dividend yield is around 2.69. When it comes to net profit for the bank, 704 million after taking additional extraordinary provisions during the year for more cautious provisioning. The bank net interest income significantly grew by 11.4% compared to the last year to reach 2.6 billion. The net operating income stood at 3.1 billion, registering growth of 5.8% compared to last year. The total assets amounted to 101 billion and net loans and advance remains at 63 billion. Investment portfolio at 25 billion. Customer deposit is around 50 billion. The return on average shareholders' equity was 5.2%. Return on average assets is 0.69. Net profit for the bank is 703.7 million compared to the previous year 703. So earning per share 0.16. Earning per share previous year also 0.16. In addition to proposed cash dividend of 0.075. Let's look at Al Ahli Bank, which was founded in 1983 with a full range of products and services covering corporate banking, retail banking, private banking, international banking, treasury investments, brokerage services. It's scoring at 3.9. Earning per share is 0.294. Price to earnings around 13.26. Price to book value is 1.95. Dividend yield is around 3.85. When it comes to profit, 713 million real profit as against last year 680 million. And it was the first one to issue 300 million additional tier 1 capital in international markets, a coupon of 4%, and second was successful completion of the fifth bond issuance of 500 million, and that is under the bank's 2 billion EMTN programs in the international debt capital market at a competitive pricing. Cash dividend of 0.15 for the year 2021. Qatar International Islamic Bank, established in 1990. The bank offers personal, corporate, Islamic banking solutions based on Qatari heritage and values. The price is around 10.47 and earning per share is around 5.59, I should say. Price to earning is around 17.74. Price to book value is around 2.09. Dividend yield is around 3.58. Profit of $1 billion plus. Previous year 938 million. So in marked improvements. Earning per share is 0.59 as we said earlier. The financing activities grown 7.8% year on year. Customer deposit has grown by 11%. Total income growth 2.2%. Proposed dividend distribution, cash dividend is around 0.375. So given the uncertainties relating to long-term impact of the pandemic, various business segments and geographies in which the bank operates, created precautionary impairment charges on financing assets for 1.3 billion for the last year, 2021, which is 5% higher than the amount set aside in the previous year. QIB continues to pursue conservative impairment policy, maintaining healthy 95% coverage for non-performing assets. Rayan Bank, Mustafa Al Rayan, started in 2006, a full-fledged Islamic bank offering a broad spectrum of Sharia compliant products and services, and announced a successful completion of the legal merger with Al Khalij Commercial Bank. The two banks are considered as one legal entity now, bearing Mustafa Al Rayan name with effect from 30th November. Price is around 5.1 riyal. Earning per share 0.218. Price to earnings 23.42. Price to book value 5.1 riyal. Dividend yield is around 3.3. Profit of 1.8 billion, 1.7 billion I should say. Earning per share 0.218, and must have exceeded 5.1 billion for the year 2021, and financing assets reached 121 billion. Total income is over 5 billion. Increase of 40% if you look at the financing assets. Bank deposits closed at 107 billion, increase of 55%. 2020 total assets increased by 44%. Shareholders' equity strengthened by 63.4% to 23.5 billion, and the capital adequacy ratio stands at 20.95. Cash dividend of 0.17. Qatar First Bank, a leading Sharia compliant bank, Islamic banking, based in Qatar, and offers investment opportunities and innovative financial solutions with a local, regional, international reach. It's quoting at 1.7, earning per share 0.14, price to earning 12.37, price to book value 2.2, and net profit of 100.3 million. Comparison to the net loss of 226, and it's moving. There's a new leadership. There is an absolute reorganization, restructuring of the KFC based Qatar First Bank, and they converted from loss to 100 million profit. And the gain from equity investments, drop in operating expenses, and impairment provision is not there on the fixed assets, and and they have not declared dividend. So plenty of reorganization taking place in the market. We have seen banks are steady, financial stability is there in Qatar's banking sector. These are the classic listed enterprise which are showing signs of core recovery in the market, and momentum is there for all of us to measure and manage and recognize the market opportunities.